Man.
And I think it's great to see Kanavi kind of going back towards this style, right? We kind of talked about in the LPL and summer how he shifted to playing more towards his any side of the map he wants.
Flash engage gonna land there for the first stun. Hope could be the easy target there. Gonna stay in range. They blow up the cask. And it's first blood into a jump. And missing, might be missing his entire health bar. Stun's gonna land. Another rocket jump available, but still, it's gonna be the 2-0 start of the bot side.
The support he needs if he wants to try and keep Jankos in tow, especially when you see that CS discrepancy in the jungle.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a big CS discrepancy, but Jankos is up gold now, right?
Yeah.
Because he actually got gifted, a pretty free kill there and the assist, and Jankos right down towards bot again. X-Flash coming in, they're going to go for this.
He's going to get the flip back into the stun, into the rocket jump, the combo they wanted to go for, and Hope is certainly going to die. And can they get a bit more, though? Gets the rocket jump to push in for the next one. There's the reset, and missing, he's going to drop a double kill in for Flacken.
G2 are crushing the JDG bot lane, playing so disrespectfully. And Jankos is down here time and time again. G2, 1.3k gold ahead here, only 5 minutes in. 3 kills on the Tristana, full 1k up on Hope.
Oh, that's Broken Blade with no agency left. He's got no mana.
Dead.
He can get his passive and a grasp off maybe. But the Kanavi jump in. They're going to find the stun and the javelin and everything they possibly need. He can't even drop back without mana to cast spells. The flash. Well, they're going to go for it. JDG somehow managed to have enough control over the bottom side to grab first strike of the game. And we're still a minute away from Herald.
So you're just giving Flacket time in this bot lane turn. The Tristana will happily take this, so still you are going to be trading relatively effectively here as G2.
Absolutely, I favor this trade for G2 pretty heavily. If you can actually get that second plate, solo gold onto Tristana, it's going to be close if that goes down or not. But it will be the Herald on the top side. And again, they're going to look for 369, who has no ulti, but we're to try to, I think, force G2 into taking some sort of a fight.
They want to fight. Tristan right behind them with a Kraken Slayer done at 940. Targamas would love to find a flash W. You can see Hope's early flash. Targamas
playing, pretty carefully, to say the least. Cab stepping forward, does have ulti advantage as Yagao spent the stolen ulti there, but will be likely looking to reset. And JDG, I think, really have got to continue playing the objective games, stacking these up as fast as possible, but it's a stolen frag.
Yanko's huge. Just going to buy him a lot of time if it is going to be a race through the early game. Doesn't get hit by much more. Might have to ulti to get away. Actually, it's the E back regardless. And
Minute at least, so he loses vision of the dragon, and now Cap's looking for the kills.
Dives in for a lot. Missing could be the target. It's a nice ulti across to buy space. Professor Flash away has a blast plan, but Cap's still in the chase. Auto Q might kill. Auto Q. One more is going to get him for sure. No, the shield. But they're not going to get him back in time. The bailout, I don't think it's going to happen. There's one, and they're chasing in for the next two. A double kill in for Caps, and Jankos get the second.
JDG commit to try and the mid game where they could start to bring it back, but I mean the gold is still relatively even.
And it's done though. Kind of be here now as well as Caps jumps backwards. Says, you know what? Now I can fight. You don't have the cooldowns left for me. Smokes around, tries to find it. Nearly the kill, but Caps, he overplays in the 1 versus 2.
But here comes G2. Broken Blade is here. He's TP'd in. Kanavi's going to be in trouble.
Quick heal. There's the ulti. Flashes the root him up in place. Knock him forward. Broken Blade finds 1 kill, but he's under the tower. He's going to flash in to be 1 for 1. There's no way Yagao doesn't get him here, right? At this point, he's going to get the slows, getting the rest of the abilities. So Broken Blade burns his flash to trade equal gold, but in the bot side,
Play, relatively evenly throughout this next 10 minutes. It just should be their game.
Caps gets the drop with reinforcing to the Krugs. They will not go for any more on the G2 side. Not sure if they had any vision, but it doesn't matter. It is going to be the second Herald claimed here for JDG. Minute 15 round, and JDG need to fight for the river. Do they get outscaled? Can they fight now in the mid game? 17 minutes. Herald 7 in mid will not quite kill the turret, but they can always run back and get that gold.
Yeah, Gao's doing a lot of work here in the backline though. Caps and Flacket low.
Targamas.
Sun from 369. Target the backline, hits on a 3. Berserk buys a bit of time. Hope gonna stay alive for now. Shield bow on Caps zoned out. And Targamas drops the engagement, but the team cannot help. Thank you to Renata Glass. Jankos is low, stunned, killed by 369. And a double kill for Hope.
JDG pulling it back here, winning the team fight in dominant fashion. It was a big engage from Targamas, but he goes over the wall, and Missing's ultimate bought them the time they needed. The hostile takeover was clutch there.
And I love the idea initially from G2, right? You look at the screen, you're like, oh, JDG are super spread out. Yagao is stuck bot side, we've got control over River. Let's try and make a pick onto Hope with Caps. But unfortunately, because 369 was there, Caps actually can't get the pick. And suddenly you've invested so much into trying to kill the Callista, you've nothing left then for the
fights, if you can get in the mix, get in power Q on multiple, get that Gore Drinker on multiple, it can go huge. But now they're looking to wrap around here on Yagao. Counter TP coming through, but will be a 3v5.
Flash away from the jungler. What's going to put him for? There's the root. There's the combo. A quick shutdown. Does 369 survive this one as he joins on in as well? The Berserk going to hit almost nobody. A single auto from target miss. 369 holds the front line still. Ulti on, finds a huge stun in front of the turret. Caps will die. Caps wants Kanami, but no, he can't get it. And it's another huge set of shutdowns. A sidestep for Flak and a jump away for Jankos. But it's over the wall. It's Hope, and he's going to extinguish the last of G2. The Ren's got to be up in a second. The javelins, the spears stick in. Ren's him asunder. Flak, it drops, and an ace in the top jungle. The LPL champions will not go down.
And immediately they turn on towards the Baron. It looked dreadful for JDG as Yagao explodes, but they can turn it around, and now they'll get the big purple worm.
Oh my god, JDG gets so much off of that fight. It was looking good for G2, and they're going to try to TP in again here with Caps, but Yagao should be able to walk it out. Caps doesn't even have an ulti, so...
Backwards E, yeah. I mean, if there was no... Okay, flash for it. There's a stun out of target miss. W over the wall, they're going to get the CC, but is it enough damage is the problem. He steals Rel ult himself. He's a bit more damage done, but he's lower and lower, and Caps lands his second shuriken flip.
Important kill there for G2. They need...
JDG just playing out the map state better right now is 369.
Oh, he's taunting them with the recalls now.
Wonder by Branches Veil with the smoke screen, doesn't quite land at those. It's going to be a red buff taken away, cleanly done. There's the third Drake for JDG. If it wasn't tough enough already, Caps about to find himself dead, jumps as far away as he can, but Kanami lands the javelin toss, 3, 2, and 7.
TP'd in. They're going to start this on spawn. They know Jankos needs to walk back out of base, and there's no vision for G2, so they have to slowly encroach in. It's going to be too late.
Gonna march into a 4v5 with already 3k health left on it. You've got no smite. There's only a fight to be had at all. And they're in range. They don't get the Baron, but they sure as hell get themselves stunned. G2 are too late to do anything but watch their teammates die. 1-0 so far. 369 in for a second stun. Javelin's gonna land. Targamas buys a second, but it won't be much more than that. The second death is already there. Make it a third. Caps is here to serve himself up as well. He's got nowhere else to go. A triple kill for Kanami. Then Jankos nearly died in the base, but now just sees he's got no one left to help him.
JDG will TP down to the bottom side. With the second Baron, they will look to close out this game.
Down to the final turrets, the final nexus. JDG will go for 5-0. The fight for first place in the group. The only way they could lose that is if they get forced a tiebreaker. They have complete control over their own destiny. So far, undefeated at the World Championship. The LPL champions, one of the favorites to win the entire thing, have still not dropped an entire game. G2 can watch the end of their tournament lives, a 1-5 record. The winless week for the LEC sadly continues. Their hopes rest on Rogue, and JDG still first in the group.
Just such an